Hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome as Magna Graecia. Hope all is well with you this evening. I'm doing good. I feel fresh and a little bit energized from the first haircut in quite some time. So I'm going to apply this new energy to a bit of gameplay. Now, first off the bat, I hope you also kind of like the new screen orientation. That other one was bothering me because it was so asymmetrical sitting on that map. So we'll try this out. It might encourage me to sit up a little bit so I don't accidentally disappear off your screen by slouching in my chair. I'm also trying out now the terrain map mode to utilize that more often. It was pointed out by a friend of the channel, Anniker, if I pronounced that relatively in the right ballpark. So we're going to get used to that because it does look a lot better. And it's not quite as, say, unpractical as the Atlas mode. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is beautiful as well, but not very useful from a gameplay perspective. So that will increase your visual enjoyment undoubtedly, more so probably than my haircut will. Alright, that being said, shall we get into it? Now, I know I had been promising a war, and we'll get around to one, or maybe even two, though I still will have a hard time fitting into. However, it won't be quite as ambitious as I originally had intended when I was thinking, oh, we should maybe go for the Untitled Kingdom. They're distracted. What I kind of had overlooked was they still have a lot of tributaries. And checking around, most of them are loyal too. So it wouldn't be quite as straightforward. I think we could probably still win a war if we put all of our forces into one doom stack and just sat on this fort here until we won. Okay, maybe we'll end up doing that eventually, but it's not very fun or interesting that's not strategy, that's just attrition. We'll get around to it, but not this episode. Instead, I am going to first turn my fleet around and have them head over here. Where should we land them? Reason being is we have a claim here we've never actually utilized, and they have no friends. I'm not going to actually take the land, I'm just going to enforce tributary status on them, get some money from them. I think that's a great idea. Occupy our forces a bit. That does mean I can also bring my heavies back here, so that I can start working on getting the fleet up there. Something I have noticed is that there's been a little bit of an arms race over here in the east as well. 191 ships in the Untitled Kingdom now, and Egypt is up to 109. So we've been kind of slacking off because we always saw Carthage as our main competitor. They're not our main competitor anymore. We've got to up our naval game quite a bit. That will entail heavies, that will entail more lights. If you have ideas about your preferred fleet composition, I would love to hear it. In the past, I'd always really pretty standard used this very light ship makeup, but we do need a heavy fleet up, so tell me what you think about that. Alright, I will also point out though, before I get too far into it, that we are running on the next patch now, that just dropped today, so probably yesterday by the time you see this. And hopefully it doesn't introduce any bugs. My initial tests, it seemed pretty stable, so I think it'll be fine. Always a bit risky when you play on an old game on a new patch, but we'll be fine. And if not, well, that's just the price you pay for being on the cutting edge of game release. Alright, let's get these troops moving then. There's not a lot else we can do in the world of, what do you call it, internal development or administration, because we don't have enough money for a lot of things. We do have an invention, but I'm going to wait till we have two before I take that. And the Omen, on the other hand, I was saving it because I thought we would need the discipline. If we get involved in a big war, I still might regret doing this, but we'll be fine. I think I'll just boost my Freeman happiness with the new deity here in the meantime, because I don't want to leave the Omen unutilized for too long. Alright, so while the ships are heading over there, kind of slow, so that I can get in this habit of leaving the game running a little bit, I do want to do some other things. First, let's open up all of these, so that I can more quickly navigate around. First, I want to revoke my guarantee there. As you will see, they will now become a feudatory once we can send a diplomat back. That is good. Next, as long as we're up here in this neighborhood, let's, I believe, for them, we want them to be a tributary, but tribal vassal will be just as fine for now. Whatever. We will offer them an alliance. That should push them perhaps into the right territory when these numbers maybe update. Down in Greece, on the other hand, I'm also going to offer an alliance here. Okay. And I think here we're still we're close enough. We can still let our relations build up there. Yeah, they're still building, so no big hurry. That'll be fine. Here, relations are not improving, but I'll wait just a month and see how these other diplomatic endeavors work out. I slowed down the time and I still didn't actually unpause the game, so oh well, so be it. When can we send people back to these guys? Gotta check that. 1st of October. Alright. Let's do some trading. Irrelevant then. Who? Let us see here. Offer feudatory, which is exactly what we want these people to be. They are going to be our new front line of defense here, especially if Etruria proves to be an annoyance, shall we say. So, they are a feudatory. What are you guys? Got to get used to clicking on the right buttons. Let's keep them as a tributary instead of a tribal vassal then. Get some extra money rolling in here. There we go. Another one up down there. Let's take a look down here now. They are also willing to be a feudatory. And we are going to use feudatories for all the Greeks down here. In fact, why are they able to be a feudatory? Alright, because I thought feudatories had to be of your culture. Okay, they're barely of our culture, but because that's their capital, and it is the most diverse capital I've seen, well, probably not, a lot of these are probably Italic in general, but that's pretty diverse. They've got a Dalmatian there as well. Alright, interesting. Yeah, most of them are Italian. I didn't know, maybe the city starts like that. I'll have to go back and check the map at the beginning of the game and see. Interesting. Alright. Learned something new there. Alright, so we have the feudatory there now as well, which means we are back down on our alliance slots so that we can also offer an alliance. Ooh, no we can't. They are at war. I'm assuming at Macedon's insistence. Looks like it. Let's check who the war is against. I don't see any red. Yeah, down here. Macedon is doing some conquering. Alright. That means our relationships are going to be degrading depending on how long this war takes. But we'll get them. It just means they cannot become a vassal of ours while they're at war. So there's no point in making the alliance and all of that good stuff. Alright. How close are these fellas to being willing to flip to us? Close. Alright. But that is a nice little progress we made on getting our line up and running. I'll show you here. See? Yeah, I got a couple more. And this is looking very nice as well. This is what I wanted. I wanted this coast secured. Alright, Navy is in position. Let's do a little war. It's not going to be anything impressive. No need to call our allies. Let's land them. Yeah, let's land them right on the capital. Otherwise, well, do we want to take some slaves, though? Yeah, we do. So let's land them here. We don't want to take the capital until we take some slaves from these people first. Alright, they can probably almost watch themselves. It'll be fine. Because I would like to look at other diplomatic options here. Who else can we get? Alright, well, we will look at those diplomatic options in a moment. Never a dull moment, is there? Call to arms from Etruria, who is at war with their old friends, and a tiny little OPM up here. But they probably don't need our help, so I'm not going to activate forces to assist them. My little vassals here will take care of it and lend a hand if they need it, or keep our borders safe, hopefully. We'll pull up the troops if we have to, of course. I'm also curious on your opinions. Should we abandon Etruria? I'm leaning heavily towards it, to be honest. Alright, guys, get ashore. Oh, you are ashore. Good job. So, heals there. Just a pop died. That's of no use to us. That's a shame. Probably should have brought the King's Levy over so that we could have sieged the city. It looks like they're not wanting to go for that. Ah, well, we outnumber them. We'll be fine. I just don't like to take any hits I don't have to. What strategy are they using? Skirmishing? Sounds good to me. Oh, let's try... No, that's not very good. Let's try bottleneck again. It never does work, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, it did work this time. Well, because we're in such danger of losing the war. Alright, stack fight. Excellent. Well, I guess we might as well take the troops here. Take the slaves here, I mean. And, well, they are sieging this down. I'll wait until this is done, and then I'll send them to the capital. Then we can just kill the pop again. We need some slave efficiency, guys, for sure. Cheers. Apple juice again, I'm afraid. It's late in the evening here. Alright, let's let them then siege this down, go there, just make sure they arrive safe. Should be fine. Yep, there we go. Now, deselect here, merge up our heavy fleet. I thought I was building another Tetra for them, but I guess not, because I've only got 3 there. Alright. Let's build it through this one. Let's build one of those there. And I think that's the only place we can actually build them. Yes. Hexera. Tell you what, no. I'm just going to line up a couple more of these then here. Are they queued up properly? Yes. So 2 more queued up there. I don't think we actually need more triremes, though. Oh, wait, there was one attached to the wrong fleet. So select... Oh, you actually, I think I should be able to reorganize? Yes, just like you 4. Aww. Alright. Which means that I actually need another Tetrera. There we go, so 4. I like even numbers. No. And let's look again at that other fleet. Alright. Yeah, sure. Why not build 10 more of these? Balance these fleets out. Yep. Alright, so 10 more of the light guys. Triremes. That'll be fine. We've got enough money. I do want to start saving this money, though. We need it for our next mission. But, yeah, Navy's important. We got to get that Navy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Thank God we don't have sailors in this game. Now, I do believe... We'll let that siege continue, actually, at a slower speed. I do believe that these people are also... Well, not them. They dislike us quite a bit. Stole our vassal. Ah, yes, that's them. They, though, and they are not far off from perhaps also being willing to be feudatories. Yes. Very close. That would prevent us, and these would actually be like more permanent feudatories, because we want this eventually, so the feudatories down here eventually we will integrate. Up here, though, we're not as concerned. They could be our defensive line. I'm liking that idea. They are already a feudatory of Elis, alright, so that would take a lot to get them to switch over. But we could start improving relations. Let's improve relations with you, alright? I'm worried that we're all actually going to be taking on a bit too much in the way of feudatories. I'm not sure how, in the end, that power dynamic could affect us. It'll keep us from getting attacked, though. Military access. Oh, alright. Down on Crete. That is also on our list, of course. So, because what we're going to have to do eventually, yes, also a feudatory, for sure. We're going to have to work on getting all these people loyal. They're not loyal yet. They are not. they are. Wow, that's surprising. Alright. But they are going to need relationship improvements to get that higher. And we're going to have to start getting some tech. Group opinion on the 6th of May. Rome. We seem to be short on trading partners sometimes. So maybe if Rome wants something and we don't immediately get an offer from somebody else, we'll actually give that to them. All right. They probably... Yes. They are going to need first a relations push before they will be willing to join us. Siege is progressing. That's good. Once we have this secured, then we'll do the big war against Elis and their allies, because they are also allied down there. And that's going to be a lot of AE that we take then when we take all of that. But we want all of the diplomatic situations there resolved. There we go. We go and grab... That's the same province though, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, it should flip over as well, sequentially. So no reason to do anything fancy here. By the time we got our troops there, they would have already have flipped. Alright, yeah, a little battle. That's alright. There we go. Embark our legions and get them back over to the capital is fine. No, actually, I'm sick of having them all. Let's put them there. No, not them. It still has that select thing. If I were to make one recommendation, move them to our new, old, future, maybe capital. All right. So that should be sorted. We might as well make that peace arrangement then. Very low, yes. I know it seems just sometimes weird to not take any land in a peace deal, but sometimes you just don't need land. There you go. You guys will be a tributary. Tribal vassal, no, just a tributary is fine. I do think that in the long term, tribal vassals might pay off more, because then they're going to be paying you more because they're going to be civilized. They're going to have a higher income. Maybe at the very conclusion of the game, we can do like an after-action review, figure out who was in first a tribal vassal, see how much they're giving us versus the people who are and always were tributaries. All right, that is good enough for me. I am sticking to that plan. I have no desire to take that land from them. Oh, are our vassals coming to help? Can't tell. Ramming tactics. Oh, can't tell if there's troops on there, but it doesn't look like it. I think usually there's some sort of symbol of that. All right, our ships are coming up online. That is going to hit our income a little bit, but that's all right. All right, that war is done. So the next thing I wanted to do, check on these guys, but I doubt it. Yeah, the AI takes a long time for wars sometimes. How are they doing now? Still not quite there. My experience is, whew, yeah, let's get this all down in here. We could have even snuck another war in somewhere, a very small one, but we haven't got a lot of claims up other than the claims that we're focusing on over here. So might as well just save our manpower. That is maxed out right now. And more importantly, save our levies, because we're going to have to activate levies for that little adventure. Alright, troops are almost home. Good. And let's see. An event. We can't unpause. Sometimes I miss the being able to unpause and just leave an event for a second when you try. You already have something in your mind, like, oh, I was going to split my fleet and then reconsolidate it, and now I'll forget it totally. All right, Thessalonika Antipatrid inspires the army. Morale was beginning to waver at the camp when Thessalonika stood up before the assembled soldiers and gave an inspirational speech. She convinced all those who were present that the odds of battle were on their side, using her extensive knowledge of military tactics. Inspirational. She's gained popularity. She needs it. And we've gained morale of armies. Maybe we should go to war. Is it too late to come up here and help them out? We could, like, try to grab some slaves or something, I guess. I don't feel like messing with it. I think it's more valuable for my troops to be drilling at this point. Because we're at war so often, they don't have actually a lot of time to drill. I'm moving the fleet over there so we can reconsolidate. Let's deselect the heavies, merge them up, then split off these bigger ships. deselect her fleet, merge them up. There we go. Never easy, is it? Always complicated. Alright, there we go. Now we can take care of this, deselect, and we will be reorganizing. And there's no way to kind of filter this from what I know, where I could just see the triremes. And I find, that, I have to get a little bit close and look to see, oh, okay, which ones are the triremes. Oh, and I was doing it the wrong way anyways. There we go, that is a trireme, that is a and if you notice, they're not in order either. There's a Liberian, triremes, there's probably another, yeah. They're just in some random order. Alright, there we go. They are evenly divided now, 20-20 each. The big fleet, on the other hand, could use a couple more ships, to be honest. A couple more Tetras? I should probably actually build some more heavies. I think that's foolish. No, probably not, though. But I think to build those, don't I need something a bit more large than the current? Wow, that possible buildings has really gone up. Alright, you know what we are going to need there is an aqueduct. And then I'm going to have to think about moving the capital before the city grows even more. We do have the political influence. Alright, tactical, there we go. Yeah, we can only build up to this size. We still got 2 more ships coming online here, so we'll worry about it later. Alright, troops are training up. I think Delphi is probably almost in a position for something. Let's offer them an alliance here. There you go, buds. And this will mean these people still have to be taken care of. They are a loyal vassal of Graecia, the Antidegenerate Kingdom. I still like to use their old names sometimes, just to insult them. Right, was not, just a member of the Nikid family, not the head of the family. We could probably actually start moving our troops over here. Maybe we're not going to be able to grab this guy before this war is done, because I don't know how long the Macedonians are going to be at this. They've occupied most of that, but none of this. Well, they've occupied the port. They still have a ways to go. And I don't want to spend a whole episode not going and taking care of that. I think it might be time to take care of Elis. They still have their one buddy up there, but they're going to be deprived of one here in a second. Oh. That changed a bit. They need just a higher opinion. Well, I'm not going to pay this to improve them. Cancel improve. Oh, it's okay. I could either wait until this improved relations kicks in or just send a gift. Well, let's just send a gift. We want to get their loyalty and everything up anyway, so gift on the way, guys. There you go. Alright, yes, I've got to move the the train map mode over to the where the political is, because it's just habit to hit that square there instead. Let's send her fleet back over to be ready to take on those troops. Did you guys finish your war? Good job. You guys are secure, right? Alright, making sure that our friends are not going to expand up there. Could try to grab them as well, but I'm focused elsewhere right now. We do want to slowly focus more over here and start grabbing people one at a time. Alright, now are you willing to join us? Yes, you are. Good job. One less ally for Elis. Who is Elis at war against? I don't... Oh, that's still on me. Okay, they are at war against the Southern Rebellion there on Crete. I doubt they'll go over and help in any way. Alright, well, I think we should get the legions up and send them on over. Let's keep active. Maybe we can annex 1 or 2 more people over there peacefully before we take the AE hit. Let's get just the capital legion, I think should be enough. Yeah, I think so. In fact, we could probably even do without them. I'm tempted to even try it. I mean, the advantage of using the capital legion is, of course, your commander is the king, and you get all those events for looting the cities. Which I think I might want, because I could use the extra money. Yeah, again, I select the army instead of the fleet. Where should the legions go? I do not see a lot of forts up here. So tell you what, let's send the legions down here, since they are better at forts. And yeah, let's use the levy, the king's levy. And let's load him up on a fleet as well. I do need to reorganize those fleets though first, once more. I'm wondering how it selects where it's gonna put the new ships that are completed. We can actually land them somewhere even. I have to just see exactly where it is best to go into Elis then. Oh, I didn't realize our new friend had territory all the way over here as well. Do you have a port anywhere over there? Nobody's got ports anywhere. This guy has no ports. He has no ports. Do you have a port? You've got a port. Alright, good. I'll let them get over there so I can more easily select the ships then. Alright, go into port over here. Through the storm, my friends. You know, I'm just going to diversify away from them a little bit. Oh, they are one of ours. Wouldn't mind making Anconia have this entire border here. Other people are fans of that. The heavies can just stay here. Alright, just had to glance at the time there, make sure we're not going over. Alright, once more, the Olympics. Yes, alright. No, Archimedes is not going anywhere. Still want to get him an even better job. He's not bad in general, though. Very well-rounded individual. We have a civic advance, population capacity, and global monthly food modifier. I think, that we will wait till the beginning of next episode, though, to deal with that. And just because I want to think about it. And I don't want to sit here on the screen thinking about it. That would likely bore you. Let's get that up to 4 so these fleets move a little bit quicker. We could use some of this political influence to get more claims up. Alright, King's army is active. The legions are there. We could also, for support, activate the Greek legions as well. There we go, just to give the king a little bit more support. There's no such thing as automatic transporting, I guess. That's alright. Oh no, go right in there, guys. Storm is loud. There we go, attached guys. I probably should have planned ahead for that a little bit quicker, but we don't really need them. I'm feeling like I should be a little bit safe. Alright, back to the proper mode. The head of the Nikid family has now passed on. And she was the admiral. Oh yeah, she's been around since the beginning. The game kind of moves slow sometimes when you really think about it, because there's just so much to do. So we do need to get that fleet to have an admiral. They all have admirals. Yes, that one has the Macedonian. Alright, it doesn't need to be somebody terribly impressive in any way, because we'd probably rather keep them for non-naval duties. We already have one great admiral. We don't need another one, but we have a lot of aiders here, so it doesn't actually have the family and how they're doing. And I believe as part of the new patch, there was something about making sure that admirals or commanders of legions accounted for family jobs, but I'm not totally clear yet on. I read through the patch notes, but there were a lot of them. Alright. Who is loyal as well? Loyal-ish. The old people are loyal. Well, let's make it somebody old then, and we can worry about replacing them later. This 65-year-old gentleman, the Keyed family, he will do. Well, no, sometimes you want young people, though, so they get some experience and such. Alright, let's make it Demodamus. Good enough. Oh, wait, there was the job thing. It was just in a different place. I didn't see it. Alright, that's fine. The fleet here, then, can just kind of head out for some blockading duty. We have to decide who we want to declare the war on properly. I guess it doesn't really matter. They are going to have the same amount of friends. Let's take a look. It's all colored in a funny way. I forgot about them. We do want to try to steal this vassal first. Yes, demand subject transfer. Good timing on that. Let's just let the month tick then, in case there's something that wants to update. There we go. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that we would go to war and they were their vassal. We would then kind of lose that opportunity and would have wasted all of that money. All right, now let's look at their relationships. All right, they still have a partnership with these people up here, which is a bit of a bother, but nothing, it's just a bother, not a problem. And down here. Whereas they, yeah, it's basically the same relationship structure. It is some sort of complicated defensive alliance. Yeah, it is. Except for them? Yeah, no, they're in it as well. Yep. Well, they're not in that way, though. But they don't count. Alright, whatever. It does not matter. Let's go for Elis. That's what we wanted anyways. It just feels right. Alright, yep. There we see the balance of forces. Latia. Not them, is it? Who is the Latia? Ah, tiny little one province minor there. Okay. Good to know. I'd just like to know who my enemies are. I know it seems a little bit obsessive, probably. No reason to call their terrarians this time as well. We're going to be taking Laconia. All right, let's get the war going. We do have an army with low food supply. That's a region with low food supply. Because it's got one province in it, and every time you park one soldier on it, that's, you're in trouble. All right, let's get the armies moving. Who is in charge here? Where's her military skill? 3. Well, I may end up switching her out halfway through because we do not have a good general there. You guys straight on in there. All right. Right when the war starts, military restructuring. Thessalonika has initiated wide-ranging restructuring of the officers under his command. Assures us this will allow for a more efficient command hierarchy. Our attaché has noted that officers with strong Republican ideals are not receiving any promotions, yet it is hard to deny the effectiveness of this move. We're not a republic anyways. Why would I want officers with Republican ideals? His loyalty has gone down. I thought we were friends. Cool. Doubting commander. Oh, and I clicked that in as well. And well, this will increase it. Then we're gonna look at getting rid of him somehow. We got to find a way. The friendship thing apparently did not do it. He may become more ambitious. Yeah, he definitely is. This could be a problem. All right. There we go. Back to that map mode. There you go, guys. Let's see. Who are you? Oh, you guys already got troops down here. Where's the cities? Way over there. Alright. I gotta get over to the cities before my vassals do. You can pop in there. And they can pop down there. Yeah. Can't get rid of it. Alright. For reasons unknown, has begun to view Plangon tripod with jealousy and distrust. Even having them in the same room is bound to result in hostility. Well, she's elderly. She'll pass on. Why would you make the head of a family a rival? Alright. Yes, go ahead. Alright, guys, get over there. Oh, I should get my navy out here, too. Just to kind of keep an eye on things. Better luck next time. Alright, our vassals are under a little bit of threat up there, I must say. The enemy is outnumbers them slightly. We'll get some support up for you guys soon, though. Don't worry. In fact, I can start heading somebody up now. What's the best way for them to get here? Ships are gonna have to go pick them up as soon as we can. I don't know where that fleet went. More trades. Doom. Irrelevant then. Alright, that siege is going to take a little while. Tell you what, I'm going to move the heavies over here just so I've got them to transport troops across the channel if I need it. There we go. Where are you guys headed? Too far away. Did my friends win that battle? Nope. Doesn't look like... Oh yeah, we did. But they're going to get attacked again. Oh, we did not get any event for that. I wonder if we missed the opportunity. It's alright. Alright. That's another battle, but my friends are going to win that as well. Come on, get there before the, my allies beat me to it again. Maybe I can transfer the siege? Nope, you cannot transfer it when it's not an actual siege. This is the price you pay for having a lot of tributes. They tend to get the sieges, and you don't get in your sacking and looting. Alright, I realize we're over time, which is also why I'm like not being a chatty, because I'm trying to expedite things here. But that's alright. We'll get our troops all up in here. You pop on up and go support. You cannot support. Can you just go out to the ships then? Yes, you can. Yep, we're gonna be able to intercept them, I'm quite sure. Well, if I unpause the game at some point, yes. Are we gonna win that battle? Yes, we did. Well, we've got very heavy fleet. We better win it, or I would have been very disappointed. Alright. These guys are docked up now. They can come in here to kind of help out with things in the north. This siege is just gonna take a while. Alright, they took out the whole force despite being a 1 general. That's excellent. Nice, good job there, my king. And more prisoners. We're gonna have to remember to deal with them. Let's get the other army out as well. We've taken everything we can here, I believe. Yes, we have. Alright. Not much happening down in Crete. Genetune gratitude. The protection we have offered have made a lasting impression on the people. And they've approached us asking to be more closely integrated to our country. Ooh, that's never good. That means they probably want, what? To be a client state. Yeah. It's like, I'm glad to help you guys, but you are not client state material. You're still a tribal country, aren't you? Yeah. Being a tributary and becomes a client state. I mean, I could feed them stuff up here, though, I guess. It's only 15 opinion. That's not bad. Let me know what you think of that decision as well. Was it a wise idea? Like, alright, another naval battle. That one is fine. Another naval commander captured. Boy, naval commanders really just don't have they get captured a lot. They don't have the best of luck. Alright, let's get him ashore as well now. Let's take a look at the enemy here. Alright. Just wanted to see. We'll send the king up in there and them over in here. Help out a little bit. Take command of the sieges, of course. Here, let's assume control of the siege. Probably not good since they probably had a better siege commander than us, but that's fine. There we go. Go to location. Won that siege. No, on to the other fort. Crete is a disaster. What is this? That's a revolt. I was like, that's the same color as us. That cannot stand. Alright. I think I'd probably better wrap up because I know I'm just trying to accelerate too much, and it's not really the best thing to do. You see we're winning, so you don't have to worry that I'll get in trouble and cheat and restart until I can take everything, because we are going to take everything. Are those my vassals helping out? No, that's somebody else. Oh, I got to get my fleet back around though to help on the other side of the island. Yep, alright, let's wrap up here a little bit. Laodicea has suggested a small addendum, not this time, or a bit of political influence for a bit of stability, a good bit of stability. That's not bad at all. Alright, the sacking of Elis. Elis, 249 days, we got a pop. Ability is increased. That was this city here. I don't immediately have plans to take it myself, so let's see. Is there any sort of other... I always sometimes worry there's sort of another effect that you're missing, such as when you get the cruel trait for the None Shall Hide. You don't always want that trait. Seems fine though. No, alright, None Shall Hide. And then let's get the king over into another siege. He could take over this one. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Send it down there, then move our other fella up here when we get the chance. And rotate our king to just take over the sieges at the last minute. Alright. So, in this episode, which I want to wrap up to keep it maybe under 40 minutes, so that it doesn't scare people away, we did not do the big war against the Antinigid Kingdom. We did, however, grab a tributary here, and really did a little blitz of grabbing, tributaries and a bunch of feudatories here in Greece, forming a nice feudatory wall between us and the Antinigid Kingdom. Meanwhile, we then launched a war to secure Elis, and to secure the majority, at least, of Crete, probably even all of it, depending on how the revolt goes for them down there. In the next episode, we'll wrap up that war, take a ton of AE. Right before the war wraps up, we'll make a quick little scan to make sure there's nobody else we can grab peacefully around us and get into our empire. Then we're going to actually have to get some money up and use that money to finish a mission. We need about 500 gold to do the next mission. And then also to get some more buildings up, because I want more buildings up. Our economy's okay, but it's driven by trade, and we need a few more resources floating around. I do want to point out, although this changed actually, I think I'd forgotten to point out that this province was actually stable for a while at 0. It's probably gone down due to some odd thing or another. It'll go right back up though. Good to see though that the stability in some of these regions is doing okay. That could be better, but it will be. All right, thank you for joining me. Do let me know your opinions on the dropping of the alliance with Etruria. I'm kind of in favor of it. And then let me know your opinions about whether we should make another friend to replace them, or whether we should just instead make a bunch of client states. We could make Macedon an ally, or we could make a big client state out of one of the neighbors around here. Thank you again. Hope you guys are well again. And I will wrap this up now. Take care of yourselves. I will see you next time, and ciao.